Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. Let's continue the JavaScript and CSS tips and tricks tutorial series. Now in this video tutorial, I will show you how to find the common values between 2 or 3 arrays. Between common values between 2 and 3 arrays using a JavaScript. So let's start the tutorial. And notice here the find common array values between three arrays. As I told you, if you don't want third array, you can remove that one. Here I have showed from 3 arrays. In array 1, 2, 5, 10, 5, 10, 2, 10, 5, 2. These are the common values. We are finding the common values between these 3 arrays. For this video tutorial, I am using Visual Studio Code. First, let's open our folder, which is the JavaScript-tutorials. And here it is, our folder is added to the VS Explorer. Let me create one new HTML file called commonValues. commonValues. Let's add the array commonValues. Array commonValues.htm. And here we got the newly created HTML file. Let me minimize this VS Explorer as well as I am closing this welcome page. Now it's time to write the coding part. First let's add the doc type HTML. I am closing the HTML element. After that I am adding the header section. Below the header section I am adding body tag. Now inside this body I am adding center element. Let's add the center element. Inside the center element I am adding h1 find common values, common array values between 2 or 3 arrays, between 2 or 3 arrays. After that I am adding one horizontal line. After the horizontal line I am adding let's add call this one h3. Let's put this array 1. I am not adding any arrays here. Array 1 is a label. Let's put the span id is equals to common values. I want to display the common values, the output common values. Let's close the span. This one I'm adding the common values from 3. I'm creating 3 arrays. After that I'm adding another horizontal line. Here I'm adding, this is the array 1. Array 1 I want to display on a label. So label span. Let's add the span id is equals to array 1. Let's close the span tag. After that again I am adding horizontal line. Now let's copy this one array 2, this one array 3. I'm changing the label to array 1 to array 2, this one array 1 to array 3, and IDs of the span also I'm changing. This is array 3 and this is array 2. That's it. We have done the designing part. We have one header tag and this is the span ID 1 to display what are the common values between 3 arrays, and below we got the arrays will display. Now we require the JavaScript. Below the center tag I am adding the script element. Let's define variable array 1 is equals to, I am defining 1, 2, 5, 10 and 8. This is one array. Variable array 2 is equals to 5, 9, 10, 2 and 3. Variable array 3 is equals to, I am adding 10, 9, 5 and here also I am adding 2 and 1. if you notice here in the array 1, array 2 and array 3, the 5, 10 and 2, 5, 2, 5, 10, 5, 10, 2, 10, 5, 2. These are the common values. So I want to get the output, these values. These are the common values between these arrays. So we require one function called function. Let's add one new line here. Function find common values. Find common values. Common values array 1, array 2, array 3. Array 3. Then I am defining one empty array to store the common values. So variable common values is equals to array. This is the variable I am adding. Now for loop for variable I is equals to 0, I is less than array 1 dot, the array 1 is coming from here, dot length, we require the length property I plus plus. Then variable current value, current, I am defining one variable called current value is equals to array 1 I, array 1 I. Now for loop, now we need to check the value exists. The current the first array contains these values. Now I am checking these arrays between I am checking this array 1 value to array 2 and array 3 to find the common values. So here if array 2 dot includes method includes the current value and array 3 dot includes current value. Now let's common values, the common values we are holding here in this variable. So common values dot push is a method to add current value, then return common values, that's it. Now we need to call the function to find the common values between these three. Again, now I need to find the common values between these three. So I am creating one more function, variable common, let's define common values array is equals to find common values array 1, array 2. I am calling the function, this function array 2 and array 3 also we require, array 1, array 2 and array 3. Now let's get the common values from variable common values element. Let's define element, array elements here. I want to display the common values into this common values ID, span ID. So here document dot get element by ID. Here I am adding that span ID here, as well as I am adding the array 1 element is equals to document dot get element by ID. I want to highlight the common values in the red color. So here the array 1 span ID, copy this one, array 1, and let's copy this one, just same thing, copy this one. This is array 2 element, I am changing the ID, span ID, this is 3 and this is 3 element. Now what else? Now we need to display. So common value elements. This values element we need to display and display. So common values element dot text content is equals to common values arrays. I am adding this variable dot join within double quotes. I am adding comma. I am separating with a comma. Now I am adding some style here. Common value elements. Common values element dot class list dot add function red hyphen color. Let's add the red text. So the common values here, what are the common values? 5, 2 and 10 will display in the red color in the arrays, red color. Now variable does define copy array1 is equals to array1 dot slice method. These arrays I am getting array1 dot slice variable copy array2 is equals to array2 dot slice method variable copy array3 is equals to array3 dot slice method. Now let's add these styles to array1, array2 and array3. For loop, for variable I is equals to 0, I is less than, copy array1. This array I am adding the styles to this array1. I am the length. First we need to find the length I plus plus if common values array dot includes copy array1, the arrays is I. This I am adding, and after that copy array1 I. Now I am adding here the span. This span ID we need to add here. So between double quotes I am adding span element, span here class. Here we have created the class list. Class we have created. Let's copy this one and we need to add here. And here one important thing is, notice here we are getting error. The reason, when we are adding double quotes at the outside of the tag, we need to add inside single quotes. Then I want to display. Let's close the span tag first. Span tag, close, and here this one we need to close here the span tag and the span tag. It's not coming. Copy array1 I. Let's add the copy array1 I. Small I. Yeah. Single quotes. That's it. Now again the same thing we need to add. Copy this one for the second and third arrays. Just I am changing the array length to 2. Wherever the array1 I am changing to array2. This is copy array2 and this is the copy array2. The class is same. This is the class. This is spelling mistake. That's the reason I got the red arrow. Now here the copy 3 array. This is the 3. This is the 3 and this is the 3. That's it. I think so. We have done a complete coding part. to add that. Now we need to add this span IDs to this. This is the last step to display. So array1 dot element dot inner HTML. Array1 element. What is the array1 element? This is the array1 element is equal, array1 element is equals to copy array1, this one, these variables, copy array1 dot join, just like how we added the common values here. Here the common values join method, the same thing. I am separating with comma. Now let's copy this one, the same thing. We need to add for 2 and 3. Wherever we have 1, I am changing to 3. This is the 3, and this is 3 element, this is 2 element, and this is the 2. Now let's add the style. We add the red color. So for that I need to add style. In the style, here we have created the class name, which is red text. Red text dot is a class, represents a class dot text. Color, I want to display in the red color. Font size is large. Font weight is bold, and that's it. Font weight and font bold. That's it. We have done the complete coding part to find the common array values between 2 or 3. If you want to, just remove the third element we have created. Now let's save this file. We'll check the final output of our application. For that, we need to open the file explorer. The folder I have created in the E drive, the folder name is JavaScript -tutorials, and in this folder our file name is the array common values. So first find that one, JavaScript -tutorials, array common values. This is the array common values. Let's open that one, and notice here the find common array values between three arrays. As I told you, if you don't want third array, you can remove that one. Here I have showed from 3 arrays. In array 1, 2, 5, 10, 5, 10, 2, 10, 5, 2. These are the common values. We are finding the common values between these 3 arrays. That's it. In this video tutorial, I have explained how to find a common array values between 2 or 3 arrays. This is one of the most interview question they'll ask. Thanks for watching this video tutorial. Please subscribe, share and leave your valuable comment. We'll catch you in my next video tutorial.